Tatum peeks the shot clock. And buries another. Oh, JT chuckling on his way down the floor.
There is just some levels to this game, and when those stars are doing that, it's a level that most people can never touch.
And Jason Tatum taking it to another level. Again, the Celtics a 118-101 win over the Indiana Pacers. The Celtics postgame live. Tom Giles here for Amina Smith tonight. Got Eddie House alongside. We're going to hear from Scalabrine in just a bit. But Eddie, you saw Indiana kind of battle back in this game, cut it to 1, and then the Celtics taking over in that fourth quarter. And Jason Tatum, certainly a huge part of that with the 38 points.
Yeah, he was huge. I mean, him and JB, it was a two-man show. We had the two best players out there on the court, and they showed up and showed out tonight. And the thing is to win in the way that they did, winning by 17 points and turning the ball over early in the game and still finding a way to win by this margin just shows how good this team is and when they are engaged. In the second half, I want to say they only had 5 turnovers. We'll give them that last one. It was a total of 18 turnovers. They had 12 at half, and they're going to get that turnover as a team turnover because of the shot clock violation. But besides that, they took care of the basketball in the second half. They maximized their opportunities. They weren't just hunting out matchups, and times they get caught in that. Like, we're trying to find that one specific matchup. I thought they just played basketball, and whatever it was, whatever the defense dictated, they were able to go out there and they were able to execute. And I thought they were fantastic defensively.
Yeah, no, they were, because the Pacers, that's the fewest points they've scored in a game all season at just 101. But again, Tatum with those 38 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. He's standing by with Abby Chin back in Indy.
Jason, on the second night of a back-to-back, you guys come out here and end up dominating. After that first quarter, what did you start seeing? What opened up for you?
I think our pace, right? We started playing with the right intentions. We had too many turnovers in the first half, and that's what got them back into the game. This team, they feed off turnovers and playing in transition. So just really taking care of the ball and knowing who we wanted to attack.
Held the #1 offense in the league to their lowest output of the season. What keyed the defense?
Because we know if they can put up 160 on you. That's one of the best offenses in the league. They play with pace. They all share the ball. They can shoot. So you got to be locked in when you come to Indiana.
Once KP went out, Al Horford stepped in, and all he did was make winning plays. What did that guy give you tonight?
Oh, man, we just can't keep taking him for granted. The best teammate I've ever had, ultimate professional, and somebody we can count on night in and night out. And he proved that again tonight.
This win, how much more challenging does it make Monday night taking on these same Indianapolis Pacers?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. They're going to make adjustments. We got to see what we can do better. It's like a playoff series on the road. So, we won game 1, got to get ready for game 2. Jason,
thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Jason Tatum had 20 points in that first half and really kind of took over late in that game when they needed him to. And again, the Celtics with the 118-101 win. We got Drew and Scal joining us now from Indy. And Scal, what did you think of JT tonight?
I mean, he was making shots that like most normal human beings in this league can't make. So when he's doing that, and if you're Indiana and you're trying to stop guys from, driving and kicking, and you're basically out there left on an island, and Tatum's making that shot, there's no defense for that. And when he's playing like this, there's nobody in the NBA that could slow him down.
I think, Scal, sometimes you hear about the no, yes shot, where a guy, it might look like he's settling. Hey, you want to get something better. Tatum tonight, no shot was a settle. Because when he got switched, sometimes I think you want to see him attack and go to the basket and try to burn Miles Turner and leave him behind him. But tonight he just stepped back at 8 threes, and every one just brought so much juice to the Celtics bench.
Yeah, when I watched what he did in this game and his versatility of how he was attacking, he was moving the ball, he was getting downhill, he was shooting the threes off that, he was shooting them off isolation. Like, that's just like an example of just elite players that on this night you're not stopping him. He might miss, but you ain't stopping him.
I think the one thing that's impressive to me is back-to-back games being super efficient. Not forcing anything, not hunting out a certain matchup. There was a play in the fourth quarter, and JB ended up getting the and one on that, where he had the opportunity to go one-on-one on the wing, but he hit JB right there at the elbow and let JB go to work. I think recognition, understanding when to go, understanding when to be aggressive, understanding when to defer. I mean, all of those things happen to star players. Like, you start understanding and reading the game in a different manner than when you first came in the league. When you first came in the league, it was just all about scoring. And when you have that mentality, sometimes your efficiency goes the other way. I think these last 2 games, he's been super efficient. Think about this. He only went to the free throw line 4 times.
2 of 4, yeah.
Yeah, so he only went to the free throw line, and he still ended up with 38 points. To me, that's showing maturity in his game, understanding when he's going to get his shot and when he's going to defer. But for the most part, like you guys said, you guys had front row seats to it. He was out there balling. There was nothing that anybody could do tonight. He got whatever he wanted, and he was able to dictate what he wanted.
And you brought it up, Eddie, also looking for Jaylen Brown, who had 31 points tonight, and you guys talked about it on the broadcast. You saw Jaylen, especially early in this game, looking to just take advantage and just out-physical guys at the basket, and a pretty good performance from him tonight as well.
Yeah, I want him to be the #1 scoring player in the first quarter. I think he's great for our team when he's aggressive in that first quarter. I think he sets the tone. I would love for him to do that again in the third quarter. But I really believe, like, Jaylen Brown should set the tone for this team. He has the moxie to do it. He has the mindset to do it. He has the body to do it. And we saw that. Now, after that, when Tatum has it going and you need him to chime in for a quick 8 or a 10, you can always give that to you. But Jaylen Brown should be the tone setter for this team, and I thought he did that tonight.
And Scal, one of my favorite moments from the game tonight is when Brown got switched on to Tyrese Halliburton. Someone came over to set a screen. I think it was Cornette. Brown waves him off, says, no, let me cook this dude. Does so, cooks Tyrese Halliburton.
This is the play right
and
here.
And Halliburton's looking around like, where's the help? He went straight over to the bench, and he was wondering, why didn't anybody help me out there? Obviously, I can't stop Jaylen Brown. Tyrese Halliburton's a great player, but he ain't stopping him tonight.
Yeah, Jaylen didn't settle, though, y'all. I mean, you think about it, for the most part, he was downhill all night. And downhill, when we say that, some people might think that that means getting all the way to the basket. No, that means getting downhill to your spot. If it's all the way to the basket, then it's all the way to the basket. If it's to your spot at the free throw line or the elbows, the nail, or getting in between the dotted lines and that smile line right there, and then pulling up, pump faking, as we seen on that replay right there, on those highlights. That's the thing I like. I like that aggressive Jaylen and not settling for 3. Now, when he has it going, that's fine. You could heat check all you want, but when he has that mindset and he's focused in that area of, I'm going to be the attacker and I'm setting the tone, I think he does a phenomenal job for this team of setting the tone and the mentality that they got going in the game. So, Scal, I'm with you. First quarter's got to be his. He got to own that.
Yeah, it was huge again tonight, and so again, the Celtics getting the win. Same 2 teams meeting 2 days, so you guys do have a couple days, as Drew brought up, Scal. So, good luck on the adventures over the next 48 hours. We're going to check in pregame.
Hey, do you guys check out that Miles Turner piece? That team.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I seen it. I did see
Use that in the post game as well.
I think he's still somewhere in the solar system, flying somewhere.
Which means you can meet him at St. Elmo's. Drew and Scal, thanks so much.